My Taropist is now in session. Hey, everybody. It's me, Jess. Oh, hi. Owner of My Taropist. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. We are going to do a really fun, I hope anyway, all signs today. We're going to do, dun, dun, dun. Why did they ghost? Why did they ghost? We will find out. So if there is someone that you are currently no contact with and you want to know why, what happened, this is the reading for you, boo. So let's I'm gonna give it a minute because we are live. If you're watching this back, I'm gonna give it a minute and see if we get anybody in the chitty chats while I do a quick little cleanse. How's everybody doing? How you been? What's it going on? What's it been going on with you? All right. If you guys missed it, we did do a new good all signs, our weekly all signs on Tuesday, and that is on the live tab on the channel if you want to check it out. And let's get it. Okay, we're going to go in the order of the zodiac, but we're going to start with our birthday babies. It is still Taurus season, last I checked. So Taurus, this may be the last all signs where you're first on my channel for this year until your next birthday. But it's been a good one. Actually, it's been a good season. I really actually have enjoyed Taurus season. It's brought me a lot of clarity. I've been feeling more like I've been working really hard. Taking care of business. Let's get some cards shuffled up. All right. Why did they ghost? If there's somebody you are not in contact with, we're going to dive a little deeper and see what happened. Okay, friends? Let me see who's in the chitty chat. And while I do that, let me make a quick announcement. Dun, dun, dun. Channel announcement at 2:30. Hi. We are live with the light beams, y'all. Over there, you can see where it says join with the Feezy McFeezy. Okay, subscribe if you haven't yet to the channel, and also then join if you want to this lovely new community that we're building here on the My Taropist channel called the Light Beam Community. It's Light Beam memberships. They are finally live. I've been teasing it for a hot second, and we are finally there. So there are 3 tiers currently for the light beams. If you want to join us and grow and glow with us, starting at $3.99 a month. There's all kinds of perks like emojis and membership badges that Jess made for y'all. That's our cute little light beam over here. If you can see him looking all handsome, blooming and growing and glowing with his cute self. So if you want to be a light beam and join our community, please do. There's going to be videos that are exclusive only for members, and including monthly zodiac readings. So those of you who really like to get those individual sign readings, those will be available through Light Beam memberships. Nothing will change for non-members, but you will get more content as a member. You will also be able to receive discounts if you are at tier 2 or up. So starting with our Radiant Light Beams and up, there are discounts available. And so it's going to be fun. I'm really excited to grow this community with y'all. What, Delaney? Thank you, Delaney, for joining the Light Beam community and for growing and glowing with us, boo. I'm so excited to have you join. And I want to give a warm shout out to the very first member who joined up the Light Beam community. You know her and love her as LZFan99, aka Monica, aka the woman who started our tarot novella here on My Taropist channel called The Taurus and the Restless. Okay, so we're super excited and want to welcome Monica and welcome now Delaney also to the Light Beams. Yay! Yes, my opposite 2020. Thank you, boo. I'm so excited. And I have vowed to get you guys your first members only video out by the end of the week. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And there will be a greeting for you guys coming out also the end of tonight or like later tonight. So keep your eyes peeled for that too, my friends. All right. We got some Tauruses. Hi, Janet. You guys give Janet over there at Soul Latte Tarot a follower and a holler. She's going to drive home now. Okay. So you're going to be listening in the car as we do Taurus starting right now. Thank you again, Delaney. Thank you, boo. I'm so excited to have you join us. The light beams. I'm so excited about the light beams. You'll hear more about light beams. It's going to be really, really fun. And if you guys want even more light beam loveliness, you can sign up for Light Beam Letters, the new monthly newsletter. I'll be starting next month in June, our 4-year anniversary of the My Taropist channel, and you can do that on mytaropist.com. All right, let's get into it. Without further ado, I'm ready to get these readings done. Get it in. All right, Taurus. Start you off at 6:30, my bull gang. Hi, Taurus. It's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. So welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Taurus, let's get into it for you, my boo-boos. What is the reason that this person ghosted you? And I'll give some clues as to who it could be as well. So I won't leave you hanging on that. 1 second, because my little meditation music is a little loud for my liking. Okay, that's a little more better. All right, Taurus, let's get into it. Why did this person ghost? Why did this person ghost? How dare they? Let's see. TAURUS. Taurus. Y'all don't shoot the messenger. And remember, energy is fluid. Only take what resonates. Leave what does not. You can watch for all your placements. I highly recommend it. You can also cross-watch too if you like. No worries. Ooh, okay. Taurus, this person ghosted due to a tower moment. Okay. We're going to dive a little deeper into that. And you also have the 4 of Cups. So I don't know what I'm hearing. I heard the No Doubt song. It goes like, what is it? It's Spiderwebs, I think it's called. And it's all your fault that I screen my phone calls. No matter who calls, I gotta screen my phone calls. So, leave a message and call you back. So either you or them, Taurus, might have like, actually, what I really got strongly, especially with this 4 of Cups energy, is that this person, like, they like, if you've called them or texted them, I don't think they actually blocked you. I feel like they actually are seeing that you're calling or you're texting. They're just intentionally like ignoring it. It's not that they I don't think they blocked you at all. It's like they're fully aware that you're trying to contact them and they are just like blissfully playing dumb. You know what I'm saying? I'm also getting that this person could have been juggling you with somebody else. It could have been with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could have been also another earth sign like yourself, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It kind of feels like this person is, to be honest, it feels like Taurus, they may even be in another relationship, or they may be in a committed relationship. And if I'm getting to, I'm just going to go with it. We're just going to flow today, or channeling, and whatever Holy Spirit wants to come through, going to come through. But I'm getting very, very strongly that whoever this is, and flip it, switch it, reverse it if you need to, it feels like in the past, they actually kind of put an end to this in their mind. They're kind of playing victim and acting butthurt and feel like this cycle like closed. Either they were juggling you with somebody else possibly, or you maybe were juggling them with somebody else. But I'm getting right now, like the current situation is this person is fully in a relationship possibly. And it's kind of like, I feel like you may even be calling them or texting them when they're like with their other person. And it's giving this energy of sort of like, oh my God, do I answer that? Do I not answer that? Do I take that call? Do I take that message? Do I not? I feel like this person is still very strongly attracted to you, Taurus. And it's almost like you're coming off as some kind of like temptation to them. I feel like they're trying to avoid disaster. Now I'm looking at that tower more of like it's them trying to avoid some kind of disaster by not picking up the call, by not answering your texts, by not responding to your DMs. And again, I don't see a blocking happening. I feel like they've in their mind given themselves some kind of closure, or again are playing victim due to whichever way this situation ended with you or in their mind has ended. Because obviously if it's ghosting, there's an ellipses there, right? So situation. But I'm getting very strongly that they're really kind of trying to avoid a disaster. It's almost like they see you as a temptation. And if they are in a relationship right now, Taurus, it's looking like that's the disaster they're trying to avoid by the temptation that is you. You could even be this Queen of Wands energy where they're like very tempted by you. You're very sexy to them, very attractive to them. If you guys had a sexual connection, it was fire, fire, fire. And even if you didn't, it's like they still, I'm kidding now, Usher. You got it bad. Like they want you, but they see it as like danger situation if they were to engage. Okay. Anything else on this for TAURUS Taurus? The Empress. Yeah. Listen, you guys had a passionate connection, no doubt about it. Okay. Could be a Leo that you're dealing with or that they're dealing with right now. But I'm getting that this person is possibly in another connection. Anything else on that? I have Gemini energy here. I have Cancer energy here. It could be that this person also might be at a distance from you, Taurus, for some of you. And if that's the case, it could be that this person has decided that they would prefer to be in a commitment with somebody that's closer to them at this time. I don't think it's totally the end, though. I do think that you guys will speak again, and there may be some kind of a reunion that they may drop their guard at some point, and try to pursue at least like a friendship with you, or maybe want to have a conversation to kind of clear the air or to get closure once and for all if you guys did leave this with an ellipses there. Okay. So signs this could be, again, another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I have Cancer, Gemini energy, Taurus, your energy, and also possibly Libra energy there too. So all right, that is what I have for you, my friends. All right. Taurus Sun. Chasing karmic tail. Listen. Uh-oh. Will they ever learn? Will they ever learn? I don't know, boo. All right, let's go to the next one. Y'all ready? Gemini. Hi, Gemini. It's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Gemini, why did they ghost? And how dare they? Why did they ghost? And how dang dare they do that to you, boo? Let's find out what's going on. Let's dig a little deeper. Get you some clarity on this one. All right, Gemini, take what resonates, leave what does not, for who it is meant for. Thank you very much. You can also watch your other placements to get a full message. Yeah, and you can cross watch too if you want to. GEMINI, Gemini. All right, Gemini, why did this person ghost? Why are they not speaking to you at the moment? Ooh, well, it looks like they got some kind of a new boo. Gemini, Page of Cups, the Ace of Wands could be a water sign. It's looking like it could be someone younger than you. It does not have to be. I have Page of Cups and Page of Pentacles. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and I also have Queen of Wands. I have a lot of cards here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then also there's a King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You know what? I think this person was like, you dodged a bullet, because I don't think this person was very honest with you. And I also think that this person had a wandering eye. It's giving that this person was kind of running around town with maybe multiple ones. For if this was somebody you were in a relationship with, to be honest, it's kind of feeling like this is somebody who didn't really want a commitment. They see commitment as sort of like they saw it as like too much responsibility, too much work, or like they wanted to be more free. They weren't really ready to settle down like that. Maybe they had a change of heart, change of mind, and walked away from the connection. For some of you, I feel like this person actually physically got busy with somebody else, and instead of coming clean and being honest with you about that, they just instead decided to walk away and just ghost, right? Because they knew that they would owe you an apology. They knew that there would have to be some kind of coming clean on that. And so for some of you, I believe that they just instead took the coward's way out and just ghosted and walked away, dropped the connection. But I honestly feel like too, I don't know if somebody had a child, if there was a child or a pet involved, like if you guys had shared custody of a child or a pet, but more than that, I'm kind of getting that somebody had a wandering eye, and they may have even gone off with somebody younger for some of you. If there wasn't an age gap between the two of you, they may have gone to pursue somebody younger, or it was just like a new fling, like some kind of fling that they had. And it could have been, for some of you, it could have been with a friend, somebody that was just a friend of theirs. Only take that if it resonates. And they had an oopsie sort of hookup situation here with this Ace of Wands. I got a lot of cards here. Let me dig a little deeper. I've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Tell me more about why Gemini's person ghosted. I'm getting strongly that this person is kind of like a coward. You know what I mean? Like not somebody that can come clean or own their mistakes, or, own up to whatever, not really express their true feelings or what they're really thinking here. Tell me more. GEMINI, Gemini. Tell me more. Why did this person ghost? Yeah, for some of you, they were afraid of commitment. They didn't want to commit. They weren't ready to commit. It may have been that there was like a higher level of commitment that was looming, or that you guys were wanting to get, I don't know if somebody, proposed to somebody, if there was like an engagement here, if there was a proposal, or there was some kind of conversation around taking things to the next level with regard to the relationship. And it's feeling very much like either somebody moved away, or they just literally did not, they were trying to avoid going into a commitment. And it's giving that this person is a bit selfish, a lot selfish. And it's giving that this person really found somebody brand new, but they didn't want to really tell you that. They didn't want to come clean on that. And so instead they just like ghosted, literally walked away from this without really being honest and truthful with you about it. So it's very strongly indicating that this person may have gotten a new crush on somebody, or, had a little hookup, a little flingy fling, maybe even with somebody that was a friend. Okay. Maybe somebody that they worked with as well. So take it as it resonates for you, but that's what it's getting. There was also, I feel like, somebody new, but they also weren't really ready for some kind of higher level of commitment. That's what I got, boo. So signs that I'm seeing again, I have Capricorn energy. I have Taurus energy now with the Hierophant as well. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So it could really be pretty much any sign here. Okay. That's what I got for you on that, Gemini. That's on that. All right. What's going on, everybody? Don't forget to say hi. Don't be shy. Say hi. Welcome on in. Trying to do something fun today. A little different. I just wanted to do like kind of a fun, lighter, all signs. You know what I mean? Something that's just a little fun, a little flirty, a little fun, a little nosy, I guess. Sipping some of that tea, you know what I'm saying? All right, just having some fun. How are you guys doing? Let's get into it for the next sign. Going on to Cancer. You guys don't forget to watch your Sun, your Moon, your Rising, Venus, and North Node. All right. Hey, Cancer. It's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. So welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Cancer. All right. Where your claws at? Get your claws out. Snippity snap. Oh, I forgot to give your timestamp. It's around 2050. Around 2050 or thereabouts. My crabby crabs. Let's get it. All right. Why did they ghost, Cancer? Why did they ghost? Why did they go silent on you? Why have you not heard from this person, this dang person? Let's get it. All right. CARNCER, Cancer. What happens? What had happened? There could be distance between the two of you. Three of Wands. Wow, this person is really upset. What happened here? For some of you, this person feels abandoned. They feel like they're flipping it around. The energy is like they're feeling like you disappointed them, you let them down, you abandoned them. They're acting like a victim here. They're also, I'm going to be real. It feels like there was like maybe some kind of fight or argument that you had with this person. And they're still kind of holding a grudge or looking back at that. Like, you hurt my feelings. Like they're looking like you said something or did something that like hurt their feelings. Okay. And that you abandoned them. This person is playing big time victim, Cancer. Some of you may be in a connection or in a new relationship. Or if not that, this person dreamed of being in one with you. Okay. That was like they saw you as a soulmate connection. Let's see. Let's look a little more into this. I'm getting some little fuzzy fur cat furs. Let's see. This is for Cancerians. Tell me why this person, for some of you, it feels like there was some kind of falling out or they feel like a betrayal or something like that. Like you hurt me and you abandoned me. It's like they're flipping it around on you. Okay, let's see. Sorry. Sorry for the eye roll, cross watchers, but what? All right, CANCER, Cancer. Tell me more. Whoa. Okay. Like there was something here where I don't know if this person is still like dreaming of you, fantasizing about you. They may have some like you may show up in their dreams, in their fantasies. Could be an Aquarius. Like for some of you, I really feel like this person saw you as like a long game. Like they really did see that you guys could have been a soulmate connection, that they really wanted to commit to you. Like you were kind of their dream. And it was just like maybe they were moving slower than you would have liked or something. Like they saw you as like a long-term investment though, Cancer. Like they saw you as somebody very attractive. I don't know if some of you guys are stable financially or you have your stuff together. You could be an entrepreneur for some of you, like run your own business or just take really good care of yourself. Whatever it is, there's something about you that they're like, Cancer like really has our stuff together. Like this is somebody that I can see myself in the long term, like committing to possibly, you know. I don't know if you were committed to this person. It's not really giving that. It kind of isn't. I don't think this is somebody you actually had a relationship with, but take it as it resonates for you. It's more like they saw that with you, but I don't know if they took action on it. But I'm seeing that you're still showing up in their dreams. Like you're like their sweet, sweet fantasy baby. Like they still fantasize and dream about you. Tell me more about this Five of Swords, though, and why this person ghosted Cancer. Tell me more about this Five of Swords. Why this person ghosted Cancer. Because this seems like this is the main reason. Cancer. Cancer. Why the Five of Swords? Again, it's giving that... Ooh, they feel rejected by you and abandoned by you. I'm telling you, Cancer. They feel like you rejected them, you abandoned them. Whether that's true or not, that's just their perception. You know what I mean? That's how they see it. For some of you, maybe there's distance between the two of you with the Three of Wands and the Chariot. Like maybe you guys moved away and they felt like you abandoned them, or vice versa, or whatever. There's something here where I also feel too like there was some kind of words that were said, some kind of truth that might have been come out, or something that was said, like a conversation you guys had that they took that as like, oh, ouch, like that hurt. Like, I don't know if there was an argument or falling out. For some of you, maybe you went on and committed to somebody else. Only take that if that resonates. And they feel like, oh, dang, you couldn't wait for me. Why couldn't you wait for me with that Three of Wands? Like, why couldn't you wait for me to commit to you? I saw that with you, but you went and did me dirty. And I just feel like this person is absolutely playing victim and super butthurt. Like they think that you are dishonest with them. This is all kinds of crazy. Either you or them might have already been in a committed relationship, or might currently be. And someone feels like, oh, you lied to me about that. You should have told me the truth. But that's not for everybody. But right now, I feel like this person is feeling victimized, betrayed, abandoned, rejected by you, boo, which is crazy. I got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I have Cancer. It could be another Cancer. I have Aquarius. And I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah. For some of you, there's definitely distance there, and that may be part of the problem. But for others of you, it's like there was some conversation or something that was said, or a truth that came out that made this person feel like, ooh, ouch, you like hurt my feelings. You know, you betrayed me. You hurt me in some kind of way. They're seriously playing victim. This energy is really kind of foul, to be honest, but yet they still fantasize and dream about you. So take that for what you will, Cancer. But this person is like flipping it around on you, like you did me dirty. You're the one that ended this, Cancer. So yikes. All right. It resonates for you, Delaney. Okay. Cancer moon, that's all right. Listen. That person is all kinds of butthurt. Yikes. Okay. Again, whether it's true or not, that is their perception. Okay, moving forward to the next one. Leo, roar. Let me get a little cleanse on that. Jeez Louise, Cancer's person's energy was like, me. You hurt my feelings. You did me dirty. Listen, if I know Cancers, and I do because I am one, usually it's the other way around. I'm sorry. Like, for us to do you dirty, you had to do us dirty first. Truthfully, honestly, is from my experience as being a Cancerian. I know people have different opinions on that, but all right, Leo, gonna start you off at 2933. Leo, roar. Leo, it's me, Jess, under My Taropist. So welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Leo, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're gonna check in and see, why did this person ghost? Why are they no contact with you, boo? What's going on there? Do. Beautiful. Just want you to know. All right, let's get into it. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo, why did this person ghost? What's going on? Oh, somebody hit the block button for real, though. Somebody hit that block button for real. Somebody's kind of stuck in their head as well. For some of you, this could also be that we're getting a lot of these sort of people at a distance kind of energy. Yeah, somebody definitely not speaking to the other. This feels like somebody from your past, Leo, somebody you definitely haven't spoken to for a really long time. It may be somebody even that you knew in childhood or like in college, or you know what I mean, like a while back for some of y'all. Definitely getting that you guys could be at a distance from each other. Doesn't have to be that. I don't feel like it feels like it's been quite a while since some y'all have spoken, and it does feel like a blocking for some. Like legit, somebody hit the block button, you know? But I do think this person thinks sometimes about whether or not they should try to get back in communication with you. Again, for some of you, this could be somebody at a distance. I've got Gemini energy. I have Pisces energy. Like, I do think that they think about, should I make a move or should I not? It feels like a very long time ago that this happened, though, that you guys, since you've been, the last time you've been in touch, it feels like it's been quite a while ago, you know? So let's see. This is for Leo. This is for Leo. Tell me more about why this person ghosted. Not really giving me the why yet. So let's see. Oh, okay. I heard ignored, like, and that does make sense with this energy that somebody might feel like you were ignoring them for a really long time. So they just block. You ignored me for so long. So I, like, you know what I mean? All right, let's see. Leo, Leo. You guys don't forget to hit the thumbs up, please, and thank you very much. Hit those emojis in the circle if you would too. I love you. Let's go, Leo, Leo. All right, tell me more about why this person ghosted. Yeah, do you know, Leo, it's really kind of giving this sort of, I don't know if somebody had something happen with a father or father figure that kind of rocked their world for some of you. Or Aries energy is here, Aries, and we had Gemini, we have Pisces energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's kind of feeling like this was like a childhood thing or something that happened. Now, somebody might have become like a parent unexpectedly, Leo. They may have gotten pregnant, or they may have fathered a child with somebody that happened kind of unexpectedly, and that might have like changed their whole world, made them have to grow up really fast and you know, focus their attention elsewhere. For some of you, like I said, this person just felt like, well, you ignored me for so long, so why do we continue this? For some of you, I'm also getting to, if this was definitely someone that you knew when you were younger, for some of you, there could be a child involved here, but for some of you, if this was somebody you knew when you were younger, it's kind of feeling like it was like a childhood friendship or a childhood crush, and it just wasn't going to progress. It didn't feel like it was going to go anywhere. Like there was no future here. There was no success in like a long-term relationship. So it was kind of like, you know, that was then and this is now, you know what I mean? And this isn't really ever going to go anywhere. For somebody, it definitely feels like a childhood crush or like a younger crush, you know? And it just felt like this isn't really going to go anywhere. We're not really on the same page. You may have different, you know, personalities, different interests, whatever. Like it wasn't like a meshing well in terms of carrying this forward into some kind of an adult relationship or grown-up relationship. Okay. I also feel like somebody here does feel like they were ignored for a while. Let's see. Tell me a little bit more. Anything else real quick? Okay, Delaney, no problem. He started it. Right. Tell me a little bit more for Leo. Tell me a little bit more for Leo. Leo, Leo. Tell me a little bit more. Any other reason? Okay. King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I just feel like you guys were not like, it's just giving this energy of, first of all, if you guys were connected, I feel like somebody might have cheated on the other one and wasn't really honest. Okay. Like cheated and lied. But it also feels like you guys were not really on the same page. Like it just wasn't meant to be. It just wasn't meant to be, Leo. I don't know what else to say. I also feel like somebody here might have been not completely, like I said, not really completely honest. Somebody might have been very cold and just detaches easily from people. There's no emotion here. Do you know what I mean? There's absolutely literally no feeling, no emotion. It's very cold energy. And it feels almost like, you know, when have you ever done like sales or have any familiarity with doing sales? And you know how they like say a cold lead or a warm lead in sales? Like this is feeling like a cold lead. You know what I mean, Leo? Like this is feeling like a dead connection. There's no life in this connection whatsoever. So I don't really think that this was like, I think the piece here for you is just that this was never really meant to be anyway. It just wouldn't have worked out in the long term. So it feels like it's better for you to have disconnected from this person anyway, and move forward in your life. Okay. That is what I have for you. Yeah. There's something about this energy where it feels too like this person, if they were dishonest or like, it feels like you would have never found, like you would have never been comfortable in this connection. And maybe you never were, but there's this feeling or this sense of there would have never been harmony here. You guys would have never been quite on the same page. It would have never really gelled. You know what I mean? And I think it's just better to not have dealt with this person. Like some people are in our lives for like a season and a reason. And that's giving this. They were in your life for a season and a reason. That season is done. And it just wasn't meant to be something that, or someone that stayed in your life long term. That's really what it is. So that's what I have for you. Leo, roar. I hope that helped. Okay. Hey, lady. How you doing, lady? How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome on in. It's quiet in the chitty chat tonight. What's going on? Don't be shy. Say hi, y'all. All right, let's get the next one. You guys ready? Let's hit it. I'm good, girl. I'm good. I had a good day. I've been a little tired, but I'm feeling good. And I thought this was a fun topic. I don't know if I've ever done this topic, to be honest, on an all signs before. And I just kind of wanted to do something that was a little bit lighter. A little lighter. So I know it's not like super light, but you know what I mean? Not like heavy, like tarot-y type of reading, but something a little more fun, I guess. A little more fun. And I'm super excited. Delaney was a new member and just joined the Light Being community. So if you would like to do that, not necessarily you, lady, but anyone watching who wants to join the Light Being community, we have now memberships finally open. They're finally live. So you guys can do that, hitting the join button and become a light being and start growing and glowing with us. Yeah, it's the curiosity is sometimes it's fun to do those little nosy readings. You know what I mean, girl? All right, let's get into it for Virgo. Start you off at 3939. Voigo, it's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. So welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Voigo, Let's find out why this person ghosted. Sorry for all my furry, fuzzy. Virgo, why did this person ghost you, boo? Let's find out. Let's dig into it. Let's get a little deeper with it and see. Quick hits, you guys. I'm trying to get quicker on my all signs. I'm trying to do them a little faster for y'all. VIRGO, Virgo. All right, Virgo. Why did this person ghost? What is their problem? Let's find out what's going on. Okay, hi, cards. I feel like this person is insecure. Possibly. We have 9 of Pentacles reversed. They could have some insecurities, but I also have Wheel of Fortune. So I'm going to dig a little deeper. They may have also gone through some kind of like personal change and transformation. Virgo, like gone through a season of change, of transformation. And it could be that this change had them like sort of purging people in their life. I got cat fur. I was snug. Bo was all snuggly up on me, you guys, like right before the live. So don't mind me if I like pick some furs off my lips and things like that. Okay. Yeah, it kind of feels like they went through some sort of like a personal transformation. Like they knew that they needed some kind of change, some change in their life. And they did like a little purge here. Let's see. Tell me more about this for Virgo. What was this change about for them? Could have been, speaking of signs now, it could have been a fixed sign. I have Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus energy, fixed energy. Doesn't have to be though. Let's see. It's like I really feel like this person had some very major like wake up call. It feels like it wasn't just you. Like they kind of pulled away from everything to get a different perspective, to get some clarity. And they knew that they needed to make some kind of a positive change in their life. They may have been also an insecure person. They may have been, yeah, just going through like a challenge, sort of not really a challenging season, but not in a bad way. More of just like, it's time for me to make a change. Like I'm having this awakening. I'm having this aha moment, and it's time for me to kind of purge away maybe people, situations, stuff in my life that doesn't serve me in this season. And I know that's like a painful thing to hear, because it's like, wait, why do I need to be purged? Like, you know, but let's dig a little deeper and let's find out what's going on here. All right. This is for Virgo. This is for Virgo, VIRGO, Virgo. It may have been even that you said something to them that gave them a wake-up call. And they're like, oh, God, yeah, I need to get my shit together here. Let's see. VIRGO, Virgo. Could have been an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, it's kind of feeling like this person had to walk away. Like, in order for them to get themselves right, they had to walk away from situation here. It kind of feels like they needed to glow up and grow up. Whoever this is, could have been a Libra, could have been an Aries, could have been an Aquarius. I also have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. It's like they needed to kind of get their stuff together. Yeah, they knew that there was something like really unhealthy that they were dealing with, some personal demons here that they needed to purge. And they needed to just have a fresh start. Something was like really blocking their path from moving forward, you know, from ascending, from, you know, being a higher version, a better and higher version of themselves. They had to deal with some fears or insecurities or things that were blocking them from really moving forward. For some, they were off to pursue some kind of a larger dream, some kind of goal, some kind of a higher purpose, really. And they knew that that the right thing for them to do is kind of to walk away from an old life and move towards something new and have like this brand new beginning. For some of you, this person could have moved away. It doesn't have to be that, but it was like they knew that there was something here that was hindering and blocking their growth. And it was something inside of them. So I don't feel like it was personal in this situation whatsoever. This was just somebody that needed to grow up and glow up, literally. And that's what they went on and did. And it just feels like you were kind of collateral damage with that whole situation there. Yeah. It feels like this person is in a better place now, though. So, I mean, if you're thinking about them and sort of missing them and wondering how they are, I feel like they've done something really good and healthy for themselves here. For some of you, this person was deeply insecure. They might not have felt like they were on your level. Does that make sense? Like they might have felt like you were too good for them, or, and I feel like they felt like I need to go and get my shit together. I'm not on Virgo's level. I'm not where I need to be in life. I'm feeling really insecure. I'm feeling like I need a massive change and I need to hit that reset button and clean myself up. And I feel like that's what they went on and did. So again, I have Aries and Aquarius and Libra in the major arcana. Also Capricorn in the major arcana. I have fixed energy in the major arcana, so more Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, and I have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in the court cards. So it could be any of those signs. It does not have to be, though. But that is what I have for you, Virgo, on that. That's on that for Virgo. You always have dog hair. I feel you, girl. It's a being a pet parent, just gotta deal with it. I'd rather be covered in fur and have the love of my fur baby than not, you know what I mean? Than be like fur free and lonely of the pet lovins. I gotta have that pet lovins, you know what I'm saying? Juliet, how you doing, boo? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, let's go to the next sign. You guys ready? Gonna go to Libra. You guys, if you're watching, if you want to come say hi on the chitty chat, I would love to say hi back. If not, no worries. But don't forget to hit the thumbs up, please, and thank you very much. And hit those emojis in the circle. It really, really helps the messages to get to the people that need them and would like to listen to the readings. Thank you very much. Let's go to the next one. All right. Cool. Yeah, you feel me. Can't live without my baby. All right, let's go Libra. All right, Libra people, it's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist, and welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. All right, let me take a little sip. Sorry, you have around 48 there, Libra. Okay. Why did this person ghost? Why did this person ghost my Libras? How dare they? I can't imagine someone ghosting a Libra. Like, to be honest, I feel like Libra would ghost because they just wouldn't want the confrontation. They'd want to keep the peace. I don't know, but we'll see. I mean, I'm sure it's happened to y'all Librans, my lovely Libras, but I can't even imagine. All right, LIBRA, Libra. Why did this person ghost you? Okay. Interesting. Because something was taking too long. Like there was a wait here. Could have been a Sagittarius. Could have been a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could have been a Capricorn. I need to dig a little deeper because I have the King of Cups here on the bottom of the deck. What's this Temperance and Seven of Pentacles energy? Something was like taking an incredibly long time. What was taking a long time? They also have the Knight of Pentacles, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. That's weird. So it could have been a couple different things. Only take what resonates, okay? For some of y'all, somebody might have made some, like, I'm just gonna say what I see. Somebody might have made someone wait too long to have sex, to have like sex. There wasn't no, they didn't feel a spark, or it was taken, they were waiting to feel some kind of spark. They were waiting to feel some kind of like sexual energy or drive, and it just wasn't happening for them. For some of you, it was like communication was taking too long. Like somebody would message and it would take forever for them to respond. Take whichever resonates for you. Okay. I'm getting though that there was something here, like a lack of a spark, like a sexual spark, and someone was waiting to feel it and they just didn't feel it. Also distance could have been an issue for some of you. Maybe it was too long. If it wasn't too long between messages, maybe it was too long between visits or dates or whatever. I'm getting something like that. Okay. But a lot of it feels like they could see a commitment. They could see, and maybe you did even have a commitment with this person for some, but it's like there were certain ducks in a row and there were other things that were missing. And what I'm getting is the passion was missing for them, like the passion or something about the communication. So, and if it wasn't that, like I said, it may have been like a long time in between visits, a long time in between sexual encounters, or someone was making somebody wait a long time to like consummate the connection. So take it as it resonates for you on that. Let me see what else I got. I got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What was this person's, clarify the Page of Wands in what they were waiting for, what was taking so long. Clarify the Page of Wands, Libra, Libra. Clarify that Page of Wands for me, please. The Fool. Something wasn't getting started. I don't know if like this was somebody that you just liked or had a crush on, but you didn't ask them out. You never made a move. You never, like, they were waiting for you to ask them. They were waiting for some kind of action. They were waiting for some kind of passion. Like they were waiting for something that just, it feels like it was taking forever. Like they were waiting forever. For some of you, they may have been waiting for you to break up with somebody else, okay? And you never were. So only take that one if that is yours. That's definitely not for everybody. But for some of y'all, it's like they were waiting a really long time for somebody to break up with somebody else. Because for some of y'all, this was a third party situation, okay? And somebody was not seeing their way out of the third party situation, okay? So only take that if that's yours. Some of you, I'm telling you, and this won't be for everybody, but somebody out there was like, I want to be with you and only you, and you need to leave that other person, and that was taking too long. That won't be everybody's, but that was somebody's out there. For others of you, again, it's like something was just taking too long to get popping. So whether that be like, again, sexual connection, whether that be you guys like actually hanging out, doing stuff, or commitment coming. For some of you, there was a third party. What's this Page of Pentacles about, though? Does somebody want to get pregnant? Yeah, I do, lady. I do for love readings. They don't always resonate for me, but I like to, if it's a love reading, I do like to check my Venus sign. Hey, Greg, how you doing, boo? What's good? You made it. Howdy do. Howdy do, howdy do. All right, what's this Page of Pentacles about? Because what was this that they were waiting for here? Libra, Libra. If it doesn't resonate, though, like, don't worry about it, lady, you know? But sometimes I do like to check that one. For me, like, my North Node and my Moon sign, especially Moon sign, a lot of times I'll get readings that resonate. And sometimes rising. You know, for astrology, you're supposed to watch your rising sign. So if you're getting an astrology reading, you should be watching for your rising sign. So for that reason, I also sometimes do for tarot. Yeah, for some of you, this person, Ace of Wands, I'm telling you, it's like the passion, they were maybe waiting for the passion to come. For some of you, it may have been that this felt like more of a friendship, Libra, and they were waiting for like that passion to come. For some of you, this person wanted to get pregnant. Yeah, for some of you, this person, they wanted to have a family. They wanted to, make the babies. That's not everybody's. I'm getting though that for a lot of them, it was the passion that was just, it felt like it was absent. And I'm feeling like there's like three different groups here, to be real with you. Some of you guys, there was another relationship and somebody was waiting for that other connection to break off so that you could be with them, whether that was their relationship or yours, and it was taking too long. For others of you, they were waiting for some kind of passion and to feel a spark and like a sexual drive and the sexual chemistry with you, and that didn't really happen. And for others of you, it feels like there was either an issue with communication taking too long or distance between you and like not enough FaceTime. So take whichever group is yours, okay? And if maybe you fit in multiple categories there. So that is what I have for you, Libra. I have a lot of signs here, but the only major arcana I have here is Sagittarius energy, and there is a lot of fire here. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That could be, I'm feeling like that is you though, that King of Swords, but take it as it resonates for you. And then I also have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here too. Okay. So that is what I got, my friends. That is what I got for you, Libra. Okay. No worries, lady. Ask away. Ask away. Oh, Libra and Venus. Okay. Yeah. Finally, Greg. Finally. All right, my booze. Let's get it. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And don't forget, again, Light Beam memberships are live. If you guys want to join up and start glowing up and growing up with the Light Beam community, you will get all kinds of perks depending on your level. Check it out. Thanks again to Monica LZ Fan 99. Shout out, and shout out to Delaney, who just joined on the live. New member in his house. Just hit the join. If you haven't subscribed, also please do hit the notification bell, set it to all, so you know anytime I go live or upload a new reading for you, my booze. And let's get into it for the next time. I'm having a good time. I hope you are too. It is now Scorpio. All right, 58. Scorpio. Zing a zing zing. Sting a sting. Get your stingers out. Scorpio. It's me, Jess, under My Taropist. So welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Mwah. All right, Scorpios. Why did this person ghost? Why have they gone silent? No contact. Quiet as a church mouse. Let's find out. All right, let's see. Let's see, Scorpio. What's going on? SCORPIO, Scorpio. Zing a zing, sting a sting. Why did this person ghost my scorpion babies? Why? Ooh, the Lovers. Could have been a Gemini. Ooh. I'm going to get a little more information before I speak on this, because it could really go different directions here. But yeah, I'm going to get a little more information. For some of you, and this is definitely not for everybody, somebody could have moved for a job or a new opportunity. That's for some, not for everybody. I'm getting multiple people kind of vibes, but I don't want to speak on that yet. All right, let's see. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, heavy on the Gemini energy on this one. So let's see. Tell me more about this, lovers. For SCORPIO, Scorpio. Why this person ghost? Tell me more about this energy here. So this is what I'm feeling. This person saw, I'm getting that for some of you, this person saw something that hurt their feelings. Okay, don't shoot the messenger, y'all. This one might be a little tough to hear for some. But I'm getting that this person saw something that hurt their feelings, or they found something out. And what I'm getting is that they saw you possibly talking to somebody else or giving someone else attention, or they assumed that you were not being honest and you weren't only giving to the connection that you guys had, but that you were giving maybe also to multiple people that you were kind of talking to. I get very strong Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. It's like there's two of you, King of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like this person, it's like they felt like you were, maybe for some of you, like you were stringing them along or you weren't really being honest. And I feel like they felt like betrayed and they walked away to try to kind of heal. I heard with their tail between their legs. I don't know. It feels like they saw something or heard something that hurt their feelings. And instead of actually talking to you about it, because I don't think that they did, they just assumed the worst case scenario and like walked away. But it's kind of feeling like what they saw is that you had some other connection, or somebody else that you were talking to. That's what they think. Flip it, switch it, reverse it if you need to. But that's what I'm getting here is like they think that you were not honest with them and that you were also like possibly talking to other people. Clarify, Spirit, if that is correct here for Scorpio. Could be another Scorpio. I have Gemini, I have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and I have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Clarify if that is correct here for Scorpio. If there's something else. SCORPIO, Scorpio. I'm getting that this person made a decision. Hold on. It could have been some kind of gossip. It could have been, it's sort of like giving that this person made a decision without being like really seeing, like knowing the whole story, if that makes sense. Like kind of blindly made a decision here. I have Gemini, I have Taurus energy, I have fixed energy, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. I feel like this is somebody that's been trying to really manifest a relationship. Okay. And I think at one point they really did feel like they really had a spark with you and they felt like, oh, maybe I got lucky. Maybe I found a good one. But it's sort of like there's something here that I feel like like they counted that they it's almost like they manifested this ending or they manifested some kind of defeatist energy around this. Only take if this resonates. But it kind of feels like they think that you had multiple options or there were other people. Like, do you know what I mean? Let's see. Tell me more about this person for Scorpio. SCORPIO, Scorpio. Anything else on why this person ghosted? This person is like, I don't know. There's something about this person, Scorpio, that gives like a very anxious energy, someone who overthinks. It's really giving the energy of someone. Yeah, even there's the freaking hangman, like someone that overthinks and kind of thinks themselves into, do you know what I mean? Like the kind of person who will get some kind of hearsay or hear some kind of gossip or see something, and then it's like they jump to conclusions. That's the energy it's giving. This person jumps to conclusions, they get really anxious, they get stuck in their head, they assume the worst, and it's sort of, it feels like that's kind of what happened. Like they saw something, again, from back to the very beginning of this, or they heard something or saw something, and they perceive that as like, oh, Scorpio's not interested in me, or they're talking to other people, they have other options, they're out there dating Sally, Sam, Sue, and Sinbad, you know what I mean? And they just don't really, you know what I mean? I'm not doing it for them. It's giving that sort of a vibe. I feel like this is somebody who really wants to be in a relationship, and it kind of feels like they assumed that you weren't really on that same page with them, or that you had other offers or other options. And they didn't feel like, or they felt like the feelings weren't really mutual. Like you guys weren't really on the same page. So it's like it's sort of like they hurt their own feelings, you know, by assuming the worst, by making a decision without really having the conversation, and just jumped to some kind of conclusions and overthought this, where they were really anxious and fearful about it, and was like, well, I guess that's done. That's what I got on that, Scorpio. Okay, take what resonates, leave what does not. But that's what I got on that. This person that gives their energy is very anxious, very like worrywart. So, all right, Scorpio. Sorry about that, boo. It feels like, you know, the kind of person who's been rejected before, and they're like, oh, no, not going to happen again. I'm not going to be fooled again. So let me just dip. I see the writing on the wall. And maybe that wasn't even accurate. I don't know, because it doesn't feel like you had the conversation with them. They just decided on their own, like, let me get out of this before I get rejected. You know, let me reject them before they reject me, kind of a vibe is what it was giving. All right, Scorpio, that is what I have for you, boo. What? Hey, Yash. Blessings to you, boo. FG, the new member. All right. Welcome to the light beams. I'm so glad you're here. I haven't gotten a jingle for the light beams yet. Okay, listen. And you're wearing the hat. Yay. Coffee and tarot while doing work. That's the best way, Juliet. Let's get it. I'll take a sip with you. Cheers. And cheers to FG. Cheers to Delaney. Cheers to Monica. All of the new light beams that have joined that I know of so far. So thank you all for joining the light beam community. So happy to have you. I'm really excited. You have your first post coming out a little bit later today, and new member video for those who are radiant and above by the end of the week. I'm so excited. Who else is in here? Tiny Taco. Oh my God, I love that name. Welcome, boo. I don't know if I've seen you before, boo. Welcome on it. Pam Bear, I haven't seen you in forever, boo. How you doing, Pam Bear? How you doing? Newbie me. Hello. Welcome. Y'all, let's get it. You guys ready for the next one? Yash, something about you, boo. You are blessed, my friend. You are blessed, and you are a blessing. Keep shining your light. Keep on shining that light. I see you got a light on your picture there. Keep shining. And know that you are loved. You are greatly loved by a wonderful, loving God who loves you, and you are loved here, and you are welcome here. And we are happy to have you here. So Welcome on in, boo. All right. No, it could be me sometimes, lady. I get a little glitchy. I'm gonna try something aside from StreamYard, and see if it's a stream, because I don't think I have this problem when I stream directly from YouTube. It only happens on StreamYard. It doesn't happen on Zoom. It doesn't happen on any other platform. It only happens on StreamYard. So I'm gonna test an alternative to StreamYard and see if I need to make a switch. So it may be your phone, but it may also be me. Okay. Sometimes I look back and I'm like it catches me at like the weirdest moments, and I'm like, oh my God, so terrible. Okay. So you may want to listen and not watch, you know what I mean? And it's funny because I did a test of my Wi-Fi, and it is fast enough. So for streaming, it's a good speed for streaming. So I don't know if it's a StreamYard thing or not, but that's always been my guess. I got it because it really hasn't. It doesn't happen when I'm straight up on YouTube, you know. But YouTube needs to get it together and start having like where you can do like this, like backgrounds and overlays and all kinds of cool stuff like that. Like you can't do that if you go live on straight from YouTube right now, which is dumb. They should fix that, you know. Anyways, yes, you're live from India. Hello in India. So happy to have you. All right, you guys ready? Let's get back to the readings. We left off on Scorpio. These are really interesting so far. You never know what you're going to get, right? I just wanted to do something a little bit fun and light today for y'all. So let's get into it. Scorpio and now Sagittarius. Another fire sign. All right, Saggies. Let's start you off at 11144. Hi, Saggy. It's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. So welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Sagittarius people. Why did this person ghost? What in the heck is all of this? Okay, why did this person ghost you, Saggies? It's fluff and stuff. All right. Why did this person ghost you, Saggy? All right, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Why did this person ghost you? Strength card. Could have been a Leo. Could have been because of a Leo. Oh, what is this about? I have Aries energy and I have fixed energy. Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo again, and Taurus. I need to get a little more clarity on this. It could have been that somebody told them to. I'm kind of, you know, it's weird. I'm not kidding. Like, I kind of am getting that energy that somebody might have just straight up been like, no, you need to end whatever with Sagittarius, period. Okay. It could have been if they were in a relationship, like if they were in another relationship, it could have been whoever they were in a relationship with. It could have been like an authority figure in their life. It could have been a parent for some. I mean, that is an authority figure. So this could go way back in the day when you were young. You're not a kid anymore. I'm assuming you shouldn't be if you're watching tarot. I'm just saying. But yeah, this is giving that. I'm getting so strongly that this is sort of like somebody was like, no, you need to end that with Sagittarius, whoever this person was. Could have been a Scorpio, could have been a Libra. This person also, somebody else had a similar sign. So do watch your other placements. Not similar sign, but a similar message where they were going through some maybe major life changes. Okay. Also, Sagittarius, this person could have been going through some major life changes, could have been trying to get their stuff together. Someone, I forget which sign, maybe someone in the chat remembers, but there was another sign that had a very similar message where it was like they were going through like major life changes and needing to make some adjustments. For some of you, I feel like someone literally was like, no, cut that off with Sagittarius. All right, tell me more on this. SAGITTARIUS, Sagittarius. Tell me more about why this person ghosted. Oof, okay. Could have been in Cancer, could have been in Capricorn. This could be someone who was at a distance from you or is at a distance from you. There was some kind of a disappointment here. Some of you, this is not for everybody, but some of you, this person may have lost a father figure, and they may have been going through a season of grief. And with that, riding those waves of grief, there could have been a lot of changes happening in their life and a lot of things at once. You know what I mean? So that's for some, not for everybody. Some of you, this person could deal with anxiety. They could be an anxious person. They could deal with also depression or anxiety. Tell me more about why this person ghosted Sagittarius. Tell me more. SAGITTARIUS, Sagittarius. All right. Tell me more. Tell me more about this 5 of Cups specifically. Chariot again want to come out. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So for some of you, this person may have also gotten into like another relationship, something that required more of their time or attention that they needed to give more to and invest more in that, and they had to let you go. So for some of you, it could have been that this person was in another relationship or connection, and that person was like, no, cut this off with Sagittarius, or they were in a connection that moved forward to something more serious. And again, it was like, I have to let this go, even though it makes me sad. I'm sad about it, but I have to give more attention and energy to this other thing. For some of you, this person could have moved, and it's sort of giving to for some that just some things got kind of lost in the shuffle with some kind of massive change and an ending in their life. And it's like there were just things that got pushed to the side, and this connection might have been one, you know? It wasn't like, it's not giving that there was anything terrible, like there was no bad feelings here. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not giving toxicity, it's not giving bad feelings. It's just feeling like, no, it just was time. It was time for this to end. This could have been like a karmic cycle that needed to be tied up, you know. It was time to move on and change and transform, and this person just, had to let you go in the midst of that. For some of you, this person might have moved. Like I said, this person might have been in another relationship or commitment, and they had to let this go. Some of you, this person was told literally, like, let them go. So I've got Cancer energy here. I have Scorpio energy. I have Aries, Leo, and fixed energy, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. Okay. Anything else real quick? Let me just see if I can get one more thing here. Some of it, I feel like this person really, for a lot of you, I feel like this person was going through like a major life change, a lot of stuff kind of like coming to an end and a close in their life. And this could also be in yours. And it was just a massive transformation, and they had to, in order to move forward towards some kind of goal. For some of them, it could have been like they needed to focus more on their money, on their finances, on their business, on work. For some of you, it also could be very well that they moved, or that's part of the change and transformation this person's been going through. For some, they may have lost somebody or been going through like a period of grief. So it just feels like there's a lot going on in this person's life, and it was time for this particular connection to end. Anything else real quick? High Priestess. Yeah, they're quiet, but I think they're still thinking about you. Yeah, they're still thinking about you, but I do feel like this is in their mind. It's also ended. sometimes they may think about coming back around and talking to you. Maybe they feel like they owe you an apology for ghosting or going quiet or silent on you. But I feel like they've kind of committed to moving forward, you know? So Pisces energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That's what I have for you, boo. I hope that helps. All right. Casper the friendly ghost, or not. Saggy North Node, right? Okay, at a distance. All right. So it is somebody at a distance for you, boo. What is happening? Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Your dad stopped talking to you. Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of this, I'm going to be honest, a lot of these are coming out like family situations, but I'm trying to focus more on like love, but take it as it resonates for you. If it is coming out through like a family member or a friend, it could very well be that as well, okay? Kelly Diggs, what's going on, boo? Thank you for your message. Sister and I moving forward without anyone from my past. I let go of the situation and let go of this environment and this community, please. Yeah, I feel you. Sometimes you need that fresh start, you know? Single woman moving forward in peace and looking dang good doing it, boo. Get it. Thank you. Thank you. Love to you, boo. Thank you for that confirmation. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about your parents, boo. That's heavy, boo. I hope you're doing okay. It sounds like you are focusing on you and taking care of yourself, and that's good, good, good. Okay. Dripping condensation inside of my mug. It's dripping. All right, let's go to the next one. That sounded dirty for no reason. Sorry. Okay. Capricorn. Let's get it for you. All right, Capricorn, going to start you off at 122.02. Capricorn, it's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. What in the heck? It's like I got crumbs all over me. I don't know what's happening here. All right, Capricorn. Hi, it's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist, and welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Cappies. Okay. What is the reason that this person ghosted you, boo? How dare they? Let's dig into it. Capricorn. Well, let's see what's going on here. Why did this person ghost my Capricorn? People, my goat babies. CAPRICORN. Capricorn. Okay, why did this person ghost you? Because of work? Some of them, like, I've whatever. Listen, some of them got a new job or a new relationship. Okay, it could have been a new relationship. I have the Sun. I have the Eight of Pentacles. Could be a Leo. I have the Empress. Could be Taurus energy. And yeah, there's the Ace of Cups. So for some of you, this person got into a new relationship. They could have gotten pregnant. For some of y'all, that's definitely not for everybody. Tell me more about this. For some of you, they did start a new job or a new business. So take it as it resonates for you. But there's something brand new that happened in their life that they had to really commit their time and energy and attention and focus to really nurture it and help it to grow. And apparently you were collateral damage on that, boo. I'm sorry to say. So let's see. Tell me more about this for Capricorn. 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 Let's see. Tell me more about this. What was this new good that came into this person's life that made them leave my Cappy babies? I really think that this person moved on to another connection in another relationship, or you did. So again, 2 of Cups, the 10 of Cups. This person feels like they're happy in some kind of a new connection. They've moved on to something else. For some of you, I'm just going to be real. For some of you, you guys maybe had more of a sexual connection. I'm not getting that this is somebody that you were like committed to. It's giving that this is somebody that maybe you had a fling with. You maybe were, it was more sexual. It was more flirtatious. There was a lot of attention. They loved the attention, but they had to block that and put an end to this, even though I do feel like they liked you. Like, I do think that there was feelings, there was attraction there, but it kind of feels like this person really wanted something else, something different. It feels like, again, this is feeling so much, Capricorn, like somebody that you mostly had a sexual connection with. And it feels like they moved on to somebody that they had an actual commitment with or could have a commitment with. Maybe they had a family already with this person, or they were starting a family or wanted to start a family with them. It kind of feels like they're in a happy relationship elsewhere right now, to be honest with you. It feels like as much as they liked the attention, they liked the sex, they liked all of that stuff, they wanted something that was going to be more long-term fulfilling on an emotional level. Again, there could have been a children or a pregnancy that happened here. Maybe they got pregnant by somebody else for some of y'all, or they got somebody else pregnant for some of y'all. Yeah. All right. CAPRICORN, Capricorn. Sorry. Okay. Tell me more about what was the nature of this person's connection with Capricorn. Let me just clarify that. What was the nature of their connection? What was the nature of their connection? Yeah. Okay. So I have Ace of Wands in reverse. I think this was more of it was more of like more of a sexual connection, boo. So it's feeling like it kind of flamed up and flamed out, or they maybe wanted something that was more committed and stable, and they had to put an end to connection that was more sexual. This could have been a fire sign. They also might have had friends that told them, like, leave Capricorn alone. They might have had other people in their ear being like, leave them alone, like, put an end to that connection. They just want to have sex with you, or that's all this is, kind of a thing. Are they with a new person? And I'm going to move on. Is this person possibly with a new person for sure? For sure. This for CAPRICORN, Capricorn. Yeah. Yeah, it feels like this person definitely moved on to another connection. The truth is that I think they're in another committed relationship. It could have been family that interfered, or friends that interfered, or again, they moved on to somebody else, is kind of what it's giving. Well, it feels like that it was definitely more of like a sexual thing, and they had to put an end to that for whatever reason, boo. So I've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I've got Leo, Taurus in the major arcana, and I have fixed energy in the major arcana. So Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus again. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Lots of fire, fire, fire on this one, boo. Okay. That's what I got on that, my friends. That's what I got on that one. What's going on, Kelly? That's a beautiful, Kelly, that's a really beautiful mission. Okay. I'm glad that you have found your purpose and you know what your calling is, and you're walking in that calling, and it sounds beautiful. Blessings to you, boo. You're so welcome, Delaney. Okay. I'm going to take a really, I didn't want to do this, but I'm going to take a really fast break, you guys. I was trying to get power through, but give me a second and I will be right back with you all. I will be right back. Don't go nowhere. Let's get it. Hey, everybody. Okay, we're back. Thanks for your patience. I just needed to use the little reader's room, you know? That happens sometimes. Gotta use the little reader's room sometimes. All right, everybody, let's get back into it. We're gonna jump back in with Aquarius. You guys, we are going in the order of the zodiac, started with Aries, and we're ending. Well, no, we didn't start with Aries. I'm sorry, Aries. We started with Taurus because it's Taurus season, and then we end with Aries. So we still have a couple more signs to go. If you missed your sign, you can scroll on back. The signs are here, always on the screen. So make sure you look for yours. There will be timestamps at the end of the live. Just give me a little bit. It takes me always like a little bit to get them up for you, but they will be there. So let's get into it. Leave me a comment. Let me know how the readings resonate for you if you're watching this back. Again, don't forget to watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and North Node. Let's get it for Aquarius, starting you off at 133.30. Aquarius, hi, it's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist, so welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Aquarius, let's get into it. You ready? AQUARIUS, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, why did they ghost? Why did this person ghost? Oops, what's going on here? Another Leo? Maybe. We've got Strength card again, so it could be a Leo that you were dealing with. Doesn't have to be. Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. What is going on? All right, let's see. Tell me why the Strength card for why this person ghosted. I'm getting that there was an energy of holding back, but let's see what's going on there. Tell me why the Strength card for why somebody ghosted. AQUARIUS, Aquarius. Why the Strength card? Temperance. Yeah. Okay. Sagittarius and Leo energy. I don't know why I'm hearing Tony Braxton's Unbreak My Heart, Say You Love Me Again. You know? I feel like I'm gonna be honest. I feel like this is somebody, Aquarius, who really does want to talk to you for some reason. It's like they really do. I feel like they still have feelings for you. So whatever happens, it feels like they still feel for you. Whatever painful ending that may have happened here, I just kind of get that this person is, and even with that Page of Swords, it felt like they're thinking about talking to you, and then Judgment was underneath that. It's like they're trying to make a decision whether or not they want to come forward towards you again. Okay. Like someone cut off communication, but there's still feelings or still maybe attraction there. I've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Saggy, and Leo in the major arcana. So very well could be a fire sign. I have a lot of fire energy here. It doesn't have to be, though. It could be distance between the two of you. Another one like that. And it's sort of like the distance could have been the thing that like broke their heart, or why there was an ending. This could be someone that you knew from childhood, or you knew a long time ago. You have a past with this person, obviously. Why did this person ghost, though? I feel like they're holding back, but there is this sort of like, should I make contact? Should I come back around to Aquarius? Should I not? You know what I mean? They're taking their time, maybe like thinking about it. What? Feeling hot, hot, hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot. What is going on? I don't know. Let's see. Tell me more. AQUARIUS, Aquarius. Why is this person? Why did they ghost Aquarius? Give me more information. Capricorn energy. Feeling hot, hot, hot. To be honest, this is giving this. To be honest, I feel like somebody here, that like somebody moved away. There's distance between the two of you. I also got too, especially with that song, like this may have been like a summer fling, or someone you met on a vacation or something like that. Why didn't you call me? Somebody maybe even lost somebody's number or connection. Maybe they're trying to find you. That's not for everybody. For some of you, they're like looking for you and heartbroken because they can't find you. Why is the devil here, though? We went out one night. It was out of sight. We got something started. Okay, what is going on? Eesh. To be honest, Aquarius, you may have dodged a bullet on this one too. For some of you, this is not a love connection. For some of you, this is a relative. It could be a mother or a father figure. Okay, so keep that in mind. And it could be that there's like somebody moved away. Like if you moved away from home, moved away from your family, you don't live near your parents anymore. And they may be like wondering why you don't come see them, why you don't talk to them. That's for somebody out there. Like You never call home. You never come home. You never talk. Like, we can't get a hold of you. We don't know what you're out there doing in those streets, wherever you move to or wherever you're at. You know, for some of you, there's that. You have like family that's like, okay, Aquarius, you just moved away and went to go pursue your pleasure and your happiness and you forgot about us, you know? So for some of you, is that, you know what I mean? For some of you, it's that. And they're like, oh, okay, you can't call home anymore. Okay. You can't come see your family. It's kind of that. Some of you, there's somebody here though that's giving narc vibes with the devil, the emperor, and the king of swords. Somebody who's very controlling, domineering. This is switching the energy a little bit here. What's this energy about? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aries energy. I also have Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, and the major arcana. Heavy fire. You got all the fire signs in the major arcana here. So very heavy Aries, Leo, Saggy. But what's this about right here? AQUARIUS, Aquarius. What's this about right here? Ooh, yay. Listen, you got somebody over here butthurt and holding on to a grudge. This is feeling like a different person now. I don't know. The energy has definitely shifted here. So take whatever resonates for you, but you got somebody else here that I feel like, if for some of you, if this is a family situation, or even if it was a relationship, to be honest, you may have moved away from somebody that you felt was a narcissist, that was controlling, trying to control your life. And it's like you needed to break away and break free from this person. Flip switch it, reverse it if you need to. But like, honestly, you got somebody here who's like playing victim when really they're like the abuser, to be honest. Okay. And I don't like this energy. Someone else had something like that. And I think it might have been Gemini. It was something like towards the beginning of the live. So I can't recall which sign it was specifically, but you got somebody here who is playing victim and is like, but the reality is they're the abuser, period. And they're holding on to some kind of a grudge. And I don't like that energy. So if you moved away from somebody here and you ditched them and they're like, you ghosted me, you don't come around and see me, you don't talk to me. No, you dodged a bullet because this really took a turn and the energy is not good. So I really think that you are best to stay far, far away from this person. And if they do come back around and try to talk to you, I feel like they're going to come in this like blamer energy, you know? Like it's kind of giving that attitude of like somebody who will like give you the silent treatment or be really passive aggressive in their energy to kind of get back at you for their perceived, you know, pain. I think you did the right thing to like not deal with whoever this is. It could be multiple people here. I do have multiple court cards, so I may have read for you, Aquarius, different scenarios. So take it as it resonates for you. But once again, heavy fire. I had all the fire signs in the major arcana and minor arcana. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer in the major arcana. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Water and fire heavy on that. All right. That is what I have for you. Stay clear from that energy, Aquarius. Okay, listen. Don't have anything to do with whoever that is. I'm sorry, but not sorry. That was not good. Okay, listen. Yes. Okay, that definitely confirmation for you, boo, because it was definitely could be a father with the emperor there. Okay. Yikes. So good for you for getting away from that energy. Absolutely. And I'm sorry about that. That really does suck. I understand how that feels. The manifester. How you doing, friend? How you doing, Miriam? How you doing? How you doing? Um, yeah, ladies, sometimes you just gotta delete those numbers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the confirmation for you to manifestor. There are a lot of people going through changes, and sometimes that happens. Sometimes it's not personal. It's just people going through. Wait, why are you saying to turn on the fan, Greg? Turn on the fan up for what? What fan, boo? Kelly, thanks for sharing your story, boo. That's really awesome. Um, it's funny how family also sometimes will really like to guilt trip you. When you're like, I'm just trying to heal myself from all of my childhood wounds and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to reparent my inner child. Let me do my thing. You had your turn. Let me do me now. My turn. My turn. Oh, the bathroom break. It wasn't that kind of bathroom break. Stop. It was not. Julia, I wish you the best too, boo. All right, we are almost at. I got some Aries in the chitty chat, like chomping at the bit. Like, when is it our turn? Almost. You guys hit the thumbs up, please, and thank you. Hit those emojis in the circle if you would. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Also, Light Beans are live. That Light Bean community is my membership community. I'm so excited. We just launched it yesterday, so if you didn't know, now you know. So hit that join button if you want to join the Light Beans. Excuse me for that. If you want to join the Light Beans, there's all kinds of really cool membership perks that you can get. Tiers start at $3.99 a month for memberships. And we've done 4 years on the My Taropist channel, have not done memberships yet. I was really not sure if I wanted to do that, but I feel like I need to, because it's going to really help me, like, with my creative flow, being able to put out content that I really want to share with the community, but doesn't seem to like hit with the general public. But I know that my Light Beans will really appreciate all the good content that I have in store for you. So please do join if you would like to. No pressure. If you want to join Light Bean Letters, that is my newsletter that I'm starting. It is absolutely free, and there's going to be a lot of good there. We're launching that next month in June, which is also the 4-year anniversary of this channel. Also super stoked about that. So you can join Light Bean Letters, the newsletter, on mytaropist.com. That's my website. There's also where you can book a personal reading with me, and I would be so honored to read for you. So thank you guys for trusting me with your energy. Thank you all for being here. I'm so excited to keep growing and glowing with all of you. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Not last, we have Pisces and then Aries. So I was going to say last but not least, but we do have Aries still. All right, my fishy friends, start you off at 147.50. Swimmy, swim, swim, my fishies, coming for you with a reading to see why did they ghost. This is just to give us some clarity and guidance. I know sometimes it drives us nuts and we just need that confirmation. Like, what had happened? What had happened? I like to do this too because I think so often we look for closure and connections from the other person, and a lot of the time we have to give ourselves that closure. So sometimes a reading like this just helps to put a nice little bow on it. You know what I mean? So that's what we're doing here. Pisces, Pisces. Why did they ghost my little fishy friends? Whoa. Okay. Flying for you, my friends. Ooh. This person might have gone through some kind of tower moment in their life. You have the tower on the bottom. Okay. You have the Knight of Wands and the Two of Swords. I mean, yeah, this looks like a straight up block. They might have felt like either they might have felt like you were flaky, fishy ferns, don't shoot the messenger, or they might have been flaky. Like maybe they felt like this was too off and on, hot and cold. I'm also getting to that this person might have felt like there was a lot of emotional ups and downs with this. I'm just gonna be real. Please don't be mad, but I gotta tell you what I see on this reading. For some of you, they felt like it was a lot, like emotionally, like a lot of ups and downs, that maybe there was a lot of baggage that was brought into this connection, or they might have felt like it was kind of a burden, like getting a lot of kind of like up and down and hot and cold and in and out kind of an energy here. And so it kind of feels like this may have been for some of you like an off and on kind of a connection, like uh, I hate to sing freaking Katy Perry. You're hot and you're cold, you're yes and you're no, you're in and you're out, you're up and you're down, you're wrong when it's right, black when it's white, fight, we break up, we kiss, we make up. You don't really want to stay. No, some of you might know I used to know Katy Perry, but way long time ago. But yeah, there's it's feeling like it was a very like a mess. Like it was a mess and it was a lot. And it kind of feels like this person was like, you know what? I want to get off of this roller coaster ride. Please take me off. I don't know if there was a tower moment that preceded that. You know, tell me more about why this person ghosted Pisces. There's a lot of instability is what I'm trying to say, and a lot of like a lot of baggage. Some of them too might have felt like they couldn't see where this was going, like they weren't really sure where this was going, this connection, you know, and it didn't feel very stable to them. Flip it, switch it, reverse it if you need to. Pisces, Pisces. There's a lot of confusion here. A lot of confusion, but a lot of passion too. Some of you, this could have been a same-sex connection. It doesn't have to be though, but it feels like, yeah, it feels like there was a lot of passion and a lot of emotion. This is giving the kind of relationship, and there's your energy, boo. Okay. It's giving that this is the kind of relationship that was very tumultuous, or a connection if it wasn't a committed relationship, but it's giving very tumultuous, very hot and cold, very off and on, a lot of baggage brought into it. Okay. Someone might have been dealing with some old stuff from the past that somehow came into this connection. And I feel like this person, it was a lot of confusion and a lot of, again, passion, a lot of emotion, but it was feeling very unstable to somebody here. And so to your person, I'm just gonna be real. And so they felt like, you know what, I just have to end this. This is a lot for me to deal with. And I just need to block this person and just not talk to them, especially because I feel like sexually there was a lot of passion here, like a lot of fire. And I feel like this person felt like if I don't block them and completely, then I'm going to be tempted to like continue on this roller coaster ride. And I just can't do that anymore with them. I just can't. Okay. It feels like this person really wanted to work or build towards something that was committed, you know, that was more stable. And they were feeling like there's a lack of stability here with Pisces, and it made them feel really anxious. And they're like, I don't know if we can really get on the same page and move past this. You know, somebody might have moved as well. There might have been a move for somebody to get like a fresh start and feel like they have a new beginning and a fresh start and find their happiness, whether that's you or them. But I think this person just felt like, you know, I can't like keep putting energy into this. I need something that I can work towards that's more stable, feels committed, feels like, you know, less of a roller coaster ride, to be totally real with you. There's a lot of passion here though, and a lot of emotion, and it wasn't for a lack of feelings. It's just they just needed something more stable. So I've got Leo here. I've got Pisces, your energy there. I have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. Could have been like a fire, water connection. Fire and water. Somebody could have had Leo in their chart. All right, fishy ferns. That was a little tough. Watch your other placements if that did not resonate. I'm sorry about that. That was probably the toughest one that I had to deliver tonight. Only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, that's what I got. And then we're gonna go to Aries. Snacks. Ooh, snacks. Where's Julia? She always comes with the snacks. Oh man. Did the bathroom break take a while? Greg, stop it. I'm not a man, okay? I'm not a man. Women always take a little bit longer. I had to put on my lip gloss, Greg. I had to, you know, wash my hands. It was not a long bathroom break. Stop it. Anyways. Greg is very impatient, y'all. Greg is a very impatient man. I don't know if you've noticed this about Greg. Is that just an Aries thing? Is that an Aries trait in general? Do you guys lack the patience? Listen. What is it with that? What is it with Aries and the patience, man? Ash says yes. Greg says yes. Okay. You guys are probably so pissed at me for making you guys wait till the end. I'm sorry. We always start with whoever's birthday it is and then go in the order from there. Oh man, it's always this. Y'all do this every year. This is my 4th year on the channel, and we haven't always done it like this every year though. We do. We used to go in elements. By elements, I would go like water, earth, air, fire. Fire. I used to always say fire. Sometimes I still say fire. But that was how we used to do it for my old school peeps on the channel. And then I decided, because that got really confusing for new people coming, because they're so used to other readers doing like the order of the zodiac. Sorry, Ash. Sorry. They're so used to going in the order of zodiac. It's like, okay, I still want to be different. Jess likes to be different. So I was like, fine. I'm going to go in the order of the zodiac, but I want everyone to have a chance to be first and everyone to have a chance to be last. And so that everyone takes turns, you know, I want to be equitable. So, so then I started doing that. And then Aries started to get really pissed every year when they get last. It's like, sorry. Thank you, Manifester. Manifester's like, we're pissed, but we love you anyway. Thank you. I mean, I'm so sorry. But like I say, I love my Aries people, and no one puts Aries in the corner, okay? Listen, my fellow cardinal signs, we got this, baby. Y'all are good. Last but not least, and let's get into it without further ado, not make them wait any longer. My Aries people. All right, we'll put you at 157.57. Aries people, finally, it's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Aries people, let's get it for you, okay? What had happened? What had happened with this person now? Why did they ghost? How dare they? Right? How dare Jessica make you guys wait till the end? How dare this person ghost you? Oh my goodness. Listen. Don't come for me now. You guys, that's why you can watch your other placements. So you get a little hit on the way to the Aries reading. ARIES, Aries. Why this person ghost? What is going on? Okay. Ooh, they're angry. You got somebody angry. Could have been a Gemini. I have lovers on the bottom. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person has a bad temper, or they're angry, or they thought you were mad at them. Also, could be like sadly, like some kind of mental illness happening there. but I'm getting more angry. Why though? Because it feels like you had a passionate connection with this person. Maybe somebody else was angry. I'm going to dig into that. Okay. But it feels like you had a very passionate connection with this person. Could have been a fire sign as well. I have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be those signs though. I've got a lot of Gemini though. I have Magician here too. So what's this King of Swords in reverse about here? Somebody had a temper maybe? ARIES, Aries. Why the King of Swords in reverse though? Why is that King of Swords reversed? Okay. Oh. Someone felt like somebody wasn't honest. It's like it's giving temper tantrum. I'm not gonna lie. Like somebody threw a temper tantrum and walked off in a huff, you know? Definitely getting fire also. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. But it could be you as well though. I'm sorry, but I'm super getting like temper tantrum energy, like someone not getting their way, someone like pissed because they didn't get their way. Okay. It's super weird because it feels like the connection was like fire, but it also is giving like somebody felt like somebody was holding back and somebody got pissed because felt like they didn't get their way. What was that about? What was that about for Aries? What was that about? ARIES, Aries. What was that about? What's this? Whoa, hi. Taurus energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you, this could be a family situation and not love. Just FYI, it could be a mother or a father. For some of you, this could be someone that you worked with or like a boss or someone that was like someone you worked with, someone that was like a boss over you, like, or someone that was like an authority figure of some kind. Take that as that resonates for you. I'm getting really strong energy on that though for some of you. It could have been somebody even that you worked with, maybe like who was even a supervisor or something like that. Take the energy as it resonates for you. And it could have been someone like you had a fling with, but somebody got pissed. Someone could have been in another relationship. That won't be for everybody. For some of you, though, there may have been another commitment here. And somebody got pissed. What's this Lover's Page of Wands energy about? Someone could have been jealous as well with the Five of Swords, King of Swords revert. Like somebody might have been jealous and got pissed, but why? Okay, hold on. Let's clarify why. Why did this person get pissed? ARIES, Aries. Why did they get pissed and felt like they might have gotten mad, felt like someone was dishonest or lied in this situation? For some of you, it was a third party. That is not for everybody. Why the Six of Cups? For some of you, I feel like this is somebody you haven't talked to for a while, but they still think about you. Like, for some of you, there was something involving like family or work. Okay. And it feels like that might have been the third party. Like for example, and this doesn't have to be your situation, but like for some of you, it's like they were already committed, or family told them like, no, you need to like leave that person alone. For some of you, it was like a work situation, and it could have been like somebody was a boss and someone was a subordinate, and that was like a bad vibe. Does that make sense? Like someone felt like they were being watched, or there was jealousy going on with this connection, and someone had to walk away. That won't be everybody's story. For some of you, this is family. Again, another situation where there's family that you've separated from. ARIES, Aries. Tell me more. Just give me something else about why. Ooh. Somebody, it feels very much like somebody could actually communicate with you and let their guard down and come back around towards you. Somebody I feel like may definitely want to communicate with you still, Aries, and have a conversation. This isn't really giving over. What's interesting about your reading as opposed to some of the others is with the others, I saw endings, like very like 10 of Swords, the World, you know, cards that were indicative of an ending, like a very serious ending. And with yours, it feels like it's not totally over, and it does feel like this person is still thinking about you, like you're on their mind. There is definitely passion, I feel like, in this connection, and attraction if this was romantic, and it's like they're still thinking about you, and I feel like they're disappointed by however this ended. And for some of you, I'm getting that it was due to a third party, like a third party's jealousy, a third party's anger about this connection. For some of you, that won't be everybody's story, but it's kind of feeling like there was an interruption in some kind of like a passionate connection. For some of you, this was predominantly a sexual relationship. I know you're a fire sign, but there's a lot of energy showing up in context of your connection that's more sexual. If this is family, obviously that's not it. But I think that for some of you, it feels like there's still like mutual affection for each other. So this isn't the kind of thing where it was like there's bad feelings and somebody did somebody dirty kind of vibe, and it ended painfully. This is more of like either there was some sneaking around and you guys, for whatever reason, you guys had to end it for that reason. For some of y'all, it was like somebody got jealous and you had to end it for that reason. Take it as it resonates for you, but I'm getting that this person could actually like unblock you unblock you and either come towards you, communicate with you, okay, or unblock you and just kind of wait for you to come back around to them, you know what I'm saying? But it kind of feels like they want to let their guard down. They still think about you for real, for sure. They still think about you. They might even like fantasize about, you know, passion that you guys shared with each other if you did. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I don't think this person is over you, Aries, is what I'm trying to say. I don't think that there's an end, like a finality to this quite yet. ARIES, Aries. Anything else on this for Aries? Yeah, see, I'm telling you, they still have feelings for you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Well, there's an end. Okay. Someone feels rejected here, whether that's you or them. There's the World, but it's giving more like this is a break. It's a rest. I don't know. Somebody definitely, I do feel like whether this was this person or a third party, somebody was definitely jealous. Somebody was definitely, you know, angry about something. They may have felt like you were dishonest with them at some point with the Seven of Swords, but I'm getting more of like this is a bitter, like somebody that maybe flies off on the handle and didn't mean to say something that they didn't mean to, even with this 5 of Swords, and kind of has regret about that for some. Okay. But I do get that this person definitely may drop their guard and try to communicate with you, or again, just unblock you and like see if you come to them. So take that as that resonates for you. I do have Gemini energy here. I have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You have like so many signs. Heavy Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, Taurus in the major arcana, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius again. Yeah, there's a bit of like angry. I get angry, bitter, jealous kind of vibes, to be honest. So be careful with that, whether, again, that was your person or a third party. But I do get that this person still wants to talk to you and they do think about you for sure. I just would be careful if that person is the one with the anger issues. You know what I'm saying? Whoever that is. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's you. I'm just saying. But yeah, they do think about coming back around to you, but then they hold themselves back, and then they think about it again, and then they hold themselves back. So I don't know. It is looking though that of all the readings I did, yours is the one that I would put more money on actually communicating or trying to reach out with you again. So if you don't want that, you know what to do. The block button works both ways, boo. You know what I'm saying? It works both ways. So you can make that decision. Ooh. All right, let's get I haven't done this for a hot second, and I'm feeling like I want to do a collective. I haven't done it for a while. Let's get a collective message. You guys down with it? Let's get it. For the collective. Collective are 2/11/25. All right, collective. Hi, it's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. So welcome to collective reading, and let's find out why this person ghosted. This is for any sign, all signs, whoever connects with this energy. Let's see. Actually, let's do a separate deck. Let's do a separate deck for you. I used to do collectives after the all signs a lot, and I haven't for a hot second. It just felt like we're not over. We're not done yet. Maybe that's the energy of your people. We're not done. I'm not done with Aries. I'm not done with Pisces. I'm not done with Aquarius. I'm not done with Cancer. I'm not done with Leo. I'm not done with Virgo. I don't know. We'll see. All right. This deck energy feels good. Let's see. Why did this person ghost my collective? Why did they ghost the collective? Whoever resonates, take it. Leave what does not resonate. Collective. You guys don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, set it to all so you know anytime I go live or upload any reading for you. Memberships are open. If you want to join, hit that join button. I would love to have you join our Light Being community. So excited about that. Hit that thumbs up, please, and thank you. Hit those emojis in the circle if you're watching live, and let's get it for the collective. All right, why this person ghost the collective? Collective. Oh, something new came up. The Ace of Pentacles. They could have gotten into a new relationship, could have started a new job, a new opportunity came through for them. You could be a Pisces watching this. It's kind of feeling like they have embarked on some kind of a new adventure, new connection. Let's see. They've definitely gone quiet. What's this about? Virgo energy now. Water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Virgo energy. It feels like they were doing, for some of you, it feels like this person has been doing a lot of inner work, like working on themselves, taking care of themselves, really kind of trying to do some, maybe for some of them, like doing shadow work, really healing, really going within. It feels like it's not just you. It feels like this person has been taking kind of a break and really trying to do some deep inner work. I also get to that on the other side of that. Feels like this person maybe has become more spiritual since you've been apart from them. Possibly have been starting to meditate, have been focusing on spirituality, have been focusing on healing, maybe even going to therapy for some. But I get too that they may very well be now in a committed relationship at this moment. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Tell me more. Taurus. Yeah, this is clarifying for sure that I feel like this person has moved on to a new love. Okay. Could be with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo as a predominant energy. So it kind of feels like this person needed some time to be single, to kind of like, it feels like it wasn't just you. Again, it's one of those where it just feels like they kind of blocked everybody to take some time for themselves, to really get themselves in a good place. They needed to be single for a while. And it feels like on the other side of that, they found a soulmate, a new love here, and they're in a new relationship. Again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy again. Yeah, I think that they're actually really happy, whoever this person is. Okay, Gemini now with the lovers. It feels like they're really happy. Feels like they're content and at peace with themselves. Like they finally stepped up and finally got their stuff together. Took some time to kind of, get to a really good place. They've done a lot of thinking and kind of hit that reset button, are going towards some goals in their life, are moving forward, have gotten some clarity. They're coming to a place now where they're more in alignment. They feel like things are more harmonious, more balanced for them. It feels like whoever this person is, they're in a very, very good place now. And it feels like they're in a really healthy relationship. So whoever this is, it feels like, again, they walked away so they can get their stuff together, and they did. So good for them, I guess, Could be someone who's at a distance from you. What do they think about my collective now? What do they think about my collective now? What do they think about my collective now that they have stepped away? Collective. Oof, sorry. Magician, Gemini energy. Some of you could be a Gemini. They honestly feel like, I think they're still carrying the burden of that heartache or heartbreak from losing you. It's still weighing on them, but they also at the same time haven't been, again, like focusing on their healing Aquarius energy. Whatever happened between the two of you, I feel like was a big wake-up call for them. It feels like it was a massive catalyst for change in their life. Okay. Like that was a massive catalyst for change. And although they do still, they're not totally over you, they have been focusing a lot on their healing. Again, for some of you, they've gotten more spiritual, kind of leveled up in their spirituality. And some of them may be manifestors, or maybe you are into manifestation. If you were spiritual, well, if you're watching this, you probably are, right? But if you're spiritual, I want to say, I feel like you had a massive influence on this person's life. It's like you were, whatever you said or did, or whatever happened between the two of you, for some of you, this could have been a father figure. Okay. But whatever you said, to this person or whatever happened between the two of you, that gave this person a massive wake-up call. Like, that was a big wake-up call for them. And it was like, dang, okay, I fumbled that. It's time for me to get my stuff together and work this out. So it's like, I feel like they did. They put that effort and energy into themselves. They're stepping up to the plate. They learned a lot. And they're moving forward, and they're moving forward in a way that's like really healthy. Like, if this was romantic, it feels like they're in a really healthy, good relationship now. It's like you put the mirror in front of this person's face and you made them look at themselves and see themselves in a way that they needed to. You know what I'm saying? You shine the mirror in front of their face and they're like, ooh, I do not like what I see. I really need to get my stuff together here. I need to do some deep inner work here and look at, be acquainted with my shadow and be like, hey, shadow, what's good? Collective over there at My Taropist channel, like, said some stuff, made me see myself, and I did not like it. So let me get to know you and integrate you in a way that's gonna promote my growth, get me to my higher self. All right. So yeah, I think they were depressed and they were really down initially. But they have been really working on their healing and they're getting back to a better place. Okay. So you were definitely a catalyst for this person's change and growth and transformation. So that is what I have for you, my collective. Thank you all for being here. That was it. Scorpio reading was pretty accurate for you, FG. Awesome. Yay, we did a collective. First time in a long time. Aries ghosting, but you're marrying each other. Okay, Delaney. I got you. I feel you, boo. Thank you, Ash. Is that your like very sweet way of saying, I don't know if that Aries reading was for me? Do watch your other placements always, especially if your sun sign doesn't click. You know what I mean? Oh, they did have mental illness issues. Okay, manifester. Bad temper and anger issues. Okay. Oof, I'm sorry to say that. And it ran in the family. Marcella, did I say hi to you, boo? Tenacious and Marcella. It's so good to see you guys. I did not see you earlier. Welcome on in. Road rage, Ash. I get you. All right, I'm sending you guys so much love. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Again, I want to welcome in the new members to the Light Being family. Welcome on in, FG. Yeah. Welcome on in to the Light Being community. Welcome on in, Delaney. Yeah. And also, I want to give a shout out to Monica LZ Fan 99, who was the very first Light Being to join up with the membership here on My Taropist. You guys, memberships are now live. And I really wanted to do this mostly just truly because there's a lot of content I wanted to put out that just wasn't hitting. And I wanted to have a way to like have a community that's really truly committed to growing and glowing and showing and shining our lights in this world and really committed to like their healing journey and all of that good stuff. That's so where my heart is with My Taropist. And this is really meant to be a community of people that are soulful and spiritual and are really wanting to walk in the light and are, consistently trying to do that deep inner work and like be the highest, best version of themselves that they possibly can and just keep growing and glowing. Nobody's perfect and there's no such thing as perfection in this world at all. But I just wanted to build a community of people that just like, are like Care Bears, want to share their light and their love with the world and who are committed to that. And it's a big part of their mission on this planet. So I'm really excited to have you all here. Everyone who wanted to join up, everyone who did join up, thank you so much. Yeah, you got those emojis. All right. Big love to you guys. Thank you again so much. Mwah. Hugs and kisses, everybody. Thank you, FG, and sending you so much love. Thanks, Greg. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. And I'll see you guys again here really soon. If you are light being, keep your eyes open for your first video if you are at Radiant or Luminous level of the light being community. Also, there's going to be a membership message coming out for you guys today. I will see you guys all again very soon. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and thanks for joining and subscribing. All right, bye. I'm like, so it's so hard to say goodbye. Bye.